So yeah, we're going to start with our mat. I've got my mat out already. You can get yours out. I hope you can see me because I'm 5'10". I'm trying to like get all up in frame and stuff. But yeah, we're going to just start with some basic half roll backs. I am just going to have my foot hip width apart, straight and parallel. If you watched my ground principles, hopefully you did. I've hopefully spoken about how hip width apart isn't your outside hips, it's a bony part of your pelvis that you're feeling, and hopefully you can feel it like I can. So mine is hip width apart. My knees, my ankles under my knees, they're lying nicely aligned. So my feet are nicely placed with all 10 toes on the mat, pressure equally from the front to the back, so from my toes to the heels got equal pressure. Then I got my knees bent at 90 degrees angle. I'm also sitting on my bony part of my coccyx, hopefully you can feel that. So we're just going to start, if you're a beginner you can start with your hands behind your knees or holding your thighs, probably better than putting pressure on your joints. So yeah, you want your hands behind your thighs, your arms bent, and if you're advanced or intermediate or just want to try a bit more heavy load, you're going to have your arms out in front. So we're going to inhale, breathe, exhale, roll back just to your pelvis, and you'll do this for a couple more times. One more time. I lied. If you come to my class, you probably already know I lied a lot. So there's that. One last time. Actually, this time I'm going to hold it for 3 seconds. So you want to be in this position. Make sure your core is pulled in and up. My stomach is in and up as tight as I can. I'm also still breathing in my diaphragm at the sides. I'm trying to show you without losing my form, but I'm going to hold it here for 10 seconds. Just keep inhaling and exhaling. And if you can't go anymore, you can surely rise up. I'm going to stay here a bit longer. I'm going to exhale, roll up. You should be already feeling it in your abs. Something just so simple. But yeah, so I'm gonna move forward a bit more, hopefully you can see me. You can stay where you was if you have enough space. So this time we're gonna roll all the way down. I'm gonna hold on here, because if I was a beginner, roll all the way down, keep going. And my head is the last thing to come down. I've got a little bun here, so it's not the easiest. And you're gonna have your hands down by your sides, pushing into the mat to keep your nice wide chest open, your collarbones nice and wide, just showing off that pearl or your nice gold necklace or chain, whatever you are. You're holding, pushing down in. So now exercise what you do is called the 100. You can do it at all different levels. I will show you the hardest level first. I just want to roll up to the lower ribs. I'm going to stay here using my core, and I'm going to lift my legs out to 45 and pump my arms. Now that's the harder level. That was really hard. We're going to do intermediate level now, or middle level, at a 90-degree angle. Roll up, pop arms. I'm going to end it there because I have more to do. That's intermediate or middle. And then I'm going to do beginners You have it in tabletop position, or I like to call it shins parallel to the floor. I'm going to roll up and we're going to pump your arms. Your gaze should be in between your thighs so that you can have a nice C curve, natural curve in the back of your neck. You're not squashing your neck too, because I still fit an apple banana there. Obviously it's really hard for me to talk right now, but you get the drift. You want some nice movement in the arms. And then I'm just going to stop it there. I'm going to bring my knees into my chest. Give myself a little roll side to side to release the abs. And I'm going to roll up. We're going to be rolling like a ball just to get some nice movement. This is all just meant to be really slow. I know it's not going to get the heart rate going too much, but 100 is great for you, especially if you've just eaten. So you want to hold your feet, you want to find your balance, so lift your feet off the ground. You're going to be sitting on top of your sit cocks, which is sitting bones. I feel like I don't know much, I'm trying to pick up all these big words. You're going to sit right on top of your sitting bones, and you're going to find your balance. So I found mine, lift my arms up, lift it there. So this is my balance. I'm going to bring my knees in as close as possible. If you can't, you can just have it there. Just make sure you keep the same shape. So you really would like to have your bum tucked in towards, your heels tucked in towards your butt. But obviously if you can't, you can hold it there. So I'm going to hold mine here, close in. I'm going to hold my hands just above my ankles onto my shins. I'm going to have a nice C curve, and I want to curve from my chest. I want to push my chest back into me to make my back curl forward, and have a nice open on my back here, so my scapula, they're not touching each other, they're not crunched, they're really nice and open and wide. Also me holding onto my shins, keeping my underarms engaged where you want to be engaged from. Anytime you're using your arms, you want to make sure you're engaging from down here. It's muscles that you don't really use. These ones we're trying to target. So yeah, I'm going to hold onto my shins, and I'm going to, this is really good for back pain as well, so if you've got back pain, I'm going to nod my chin in, not collapsing on my chest though. I'm going to hold my bum in closer because I want to be closer together. And I'm going to roll back. Finding my balance. And you don't want to roll back past your shoulders, you really want onto your neck, because I can still talk, as you can see, because I'm not going onto my neck. You just want to keep holding a good few times. You want to try and keep your shape. I don't know if I will, but also it's late at night, so this just feels good. And you don't want to flick up, you want to roll up nice and controlled. I am starting to get tired now, as you can see, but I might do one more just because it feels so good. And again, I lied, because I don't know if you've seen a theme here, guys. I don't just do one, I always go and push more. So if you come to my class, the motto is just keep on trying and keep going to failure, basically. With a nice smile at the end. Anyway, so I've done some nice little ab warm up and rolled my back out. I'm now going to move on to my side. I'm going to do some side kicks. Now, if you can be in this position, lined up with the back of your mat, hips over hips, knees over knees, ankles over ankles, all in a nice straight line. I still have room here, so let me put my hand in. I haven't collapsed. If there was a mouse under here, he would be running away underneath me. And my arms, my shoulders on top of shoulders, chest is nice and wide, but so is my back. Nothing is collapsed, so all nice and flat. Got my arms on top of each other. And I'm just gonna bend this knee for extra support because I said this was a nighttime routine and I'm just wind down. I can't do too much. I'm just gonna bring it forward. When I bring my legs forward, I'm not tucking my bum back, I'm staying in the same position. Same when I bring my legs back. I'm only bringing it back as far as I don't collapse like this, or like this, or like this. So you don't want to see any of these movements. As you see, I was keeping my hips and pelvis very still, upper body very still, nothing's moving apart from the leg. This is just a nice hip opener. I'm just bringing my legs back, no higher than hip height. And getting my hips nice and open before bed. And you want to keep lengthening. Not how far back you can go, it's how far you can lengthen away. How far you can stretch that leg to look longer. How much more inches can you go before bed? Bend it in. So then we'll do the clam. So I want to still have knee on top of knee, hip on top of hip. And we're just going to open the legs. And close it. This is targeting this nice little part of your glutes and your hips. This is going to keep you nice and toned. I can do this already, so hopefully you are too. And you don't want your feet lifting off or nothing like that. With this exercise, we're just keeping it on top of each other. I am most definitely feeling this, so you should be too. More. Remember to breathe. My bum is definitely hurting me. I'm going to bring my legs in. Since I finish, I'm going to straighten that leg. If you can't, you can always keep it bent. I'm just hugging. So you can release. So like me, like pat your bum. Well done. And we're going to roll them to the front. I don't know if you can see it being there, but we'll just try and keep this on the planes in between. And I'm going to do the swan prep. So my swan prep is up. I'm not going any higher than this. Making sure my bum is engaged. So I like to use my back or my bum. It's supporting my back. My abs are pulled in and up. The other side. Now you can have a back view of what exercise is like. Hopefully you will see in that. I'm keeping myself as still as possible. And again, as I said, hip over hip, shoulders over shoulders. Even right now, I am. This also might not be very comfortable for people. If you're a bit bony or just find this position. So I'm going to bend me underneath, as I said. It's still hip on top of hip. And we're just going to lift the leg back and forth. I'm keeping my hands down for this, just support. exercise, so hence the silence. As I said, you want to concentrate on the length within that leg. Each time it goes back and forward, you are trying to lengthen that leg out. I'm also trying not to collapse in my waist or bend my back too much, or come forward too much when I bring my leg forward. I really don't try to stay in the plane that I can keep it controlled. So let the controlology comes in. And I'm just going to go straight into plank. I'm hoping you guys are getting tired from this exercise. I am keeping it very basic, very simple. As I said, I have just got tails going on and I can't be here too long. Luckily my thing turns itself off or I'd be in some burnt potato. Someone not being too impressed. Yeah, I'm going to go one more time. 2 more times. Good, I'm putting my knee in, so I might put this one forward, just because that feels good. And keep it straight. And I'm just going to lie down, stretch my legs and arms out opposite, giving some opposition, giving some nice stretch. Keep trying to grow. Do some arm circles, having my arm on the floor, just getting some mobility going, getting rotator cuff still working. And I'm going to go opposite way now. I'm just going to roll up. And stretch forward. Okay, my quick cool down, bedtime routine, just a few exercises. I didn't really go through much. We didn't really do much, but I'm hoping you're just feeling more relaxed, and we actually did late night movement, which is a bonus. If you're like me, you're gonna write that down in your journal and put that down as a win. Because in my eyes it's a win. We moved, we didn't just sit down as a couch potato, so yay us. But yeah, I hope you liked it. If you enjoyed, please do come back for more. Comment, like, subscribe, share, follow the social media and all that stuff. I don't get to post a video on YouTube. I normally announce it on Instagram, so make sure you come to my Instagram because I'll announce it on there why a video might be late or whatever. But yeah, please do come back, and I hope you enjoyed the good night late night movement with Letitia here at Divine Pilates. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.